Hello angels, my name is lexrayangelica. You can call me Lex. And welcome to Venus in Aries. Venus has entered Aries today, February 20th. But no matter what day this video is coming across your feed or wherever you're seeing it, perhaps there's a message in here for you, or multiple, or the entire mother thing. I am an angel medium and divine channel, and I am being called to pull some cards for the elements, meaning fire, water, air, and earth, based on your astrological sun, moon, Venus, rising, rising Venus. I don't know why I said it backwards, but it's fine. Anyway, I just gotta take a breath with you for a minute, because I am getting this feeling of I cannot fucking take it anymore, can't take it anymore, and I feel like this is a collective stress that's happening here. But like I said, I am gonna pull for the particular elements one by one, and yeah, so that's how we're gonna do this. But it does feel like a collective stress of I can't take this shit anymore, which is very much Venus and Aries for where we've been. This transition, like, it makes sense for this transition for, like, from where we're coming from, because we've been kind of digging deep, and then now, you know, with Venus being more of like an airy, you know, energy source of energy. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. What is Mercury doing? Anyway, point is, Aries being a fire sign, right? It's like adding air to fire, and that just makes the fire bigger. And so now we are like gassed up, ready to do shit that is like a long time coming. Like that's like, I don't know, like, enough is enough, time to get shit done, time to do shit. If you hear that little clickly clackling, that's my dog with her nails that I continuously cut, and they continuously grow. Anyway, so I'm gonna start by asking the angels which element to get started with here. Earth, air, fire, water. Okay, no bias. They want me to start with fire. I am a Sagittarius sun, that's what I was saying, no bias. But we're starting with fire. So, using my divine masculine, divine feminine, divine counterpart deck here. It is love-based, relationship-based, and focused messages. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of tap into the energy right now between you and your counterpart. Your person, however you'd like to see this. This is mostly romantic, but it could be friendships and families as well, just depending on who comes to your mind as we're pulling here. But yeah, we're gonna keep the decks separate, and we're just going to kind of do a little. I always say we're gonna do a speed round, and then I end up doing like a full-on whole freaking runaround story. But we're gonna do our best to kind of like give just a little briefing on what's going on right now, and why, and where it's going, and advice. That's what I like to focus on most. Okay, so for fire signs, we are talking Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So if you have any of those in your, you know, your big three, sun, moon, rising, or your Venus as well, or if you're cross-watching for your person, I see you, sneaky, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, so what we're doing here is we are just tapping in right now, angels, with what is going on with this present energy for the fire signs of the collective in this Venus transition into Aries, and what can we expect here. Things feel pretty chill, I'm not gonna lie, for the fire signs right now. Unexpectedly chill. Probably because it's Aries energy, so we're cool with it. But yeah, unexpectedly chill. I'm hearing like bask in it, so like the angels are trying to put it into the fire signs' minds right now collectively, that you're allowed to just enjoy this oddly peaceful feeling that you're experiencing. So hey, okay. Would you like me to pull from mask or femme first, angels? Mask. Okay, so let's pick up on some masculine energies in this divine connection between the fire energy collectives, partners, and them. So we all carry masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. This could be referring to a male person that is, or you could be the male person. But again, masculine and feminine energy comes from each of us. This is non-gender specific. So whatever fits, whatever doesn't fit, just let it go and let's save it for somebody else. So okay, so in the present moment, what's going on with the divine masculine in this connection for the fire sign collective, angels? Oh, okay, that was a lot. All right, that was fast. Anything else from the divine masculine in this connection for the fire signs of the collective during this time in the present energy? Any other messages from the divine masculine? What is the divine masculine going through in this connection here? What is their present energy here for the fire signs of the collective? Oh, that's a lot. Put them back. That was like half the deck. Okay. Anything else, angels? Angels of, oh, there we go. Angels of love. Anything else from the divine masculine? They said there's 2 more in here. 2 more. Oh, there's one. 2 more from the divine masculine in this present energy for the fire signs of the collective. There we go. Thank you so much. All right, they want me to check the bottom. Overall energy, we have don't stray too far from me. So we've got the divine masculine feeling like, I'm honestly hearing like, I got you now. Like, I got you. So don't stray from me now. This could be your energy or theirs. All right. And we've got a handful here. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, so I'm a tree. You're the sun, the soil, and the rain. So this masculine energy sees this feminine energy as, and these are 2 separate beings, okay? So though this is non-gender specific, I want to make this clear that the decks are separated for a reason in this particular reading here. Sometimes I mix them because we're all having messages from both of our masculine and divine selves, masculine and feminine divine selves, but these are split for a reason because these are messages from 2 different people, okay? 2 different people, okay? Some of you may have multiple messages coming from multiple people here if you have multiple suitors or multiple partners, but these are separated. Make that clear. These are 2 separate energies. This is not coming from you, this is coming from them, or vice versa. This is coming from you, this is not coming from them. However it resonates with you, take it. Got it? Okay, cool. All right, so this masculine feels very nurtured by the feminine. Yeah, don't you see? Like, the masculine's like, you are everything to me. Like, you literally give me life. Like, what? You can't tell? How do you not? You can't tell? What? I can feel you. Yes, they are very, yes. For the fire sign collective, this particular person, this particular masculine energy doesn't, I mean, this could be another fire sign. If this isn't you, this could be another fire sign, but it feels very, there's a lot of, I don't know, they're just very romantic. I won't even say it has anything much to do with, like, their signs, their chart. I mean, sure, things have to do with our chart, but I'm just saying, I'm not picking up on, like, a particular astrological energy from them. They're just very romantic of a person. And yeah, they can feel you. Even if they're not near you, they feel you. Okay. You can't stop this or me. Like, again, with the don't stray too far from me on the bottom of the deck, like, they feel like they got you. They feel like they have you, you know, if this is your person. And if this is you, just switch the pronoun that I'm saying. Is you a pronoun? That's not a pronoun. That's a, whatever that is. Anyway, grammar. Guess who didn't graduate from college? Hi. Anyway, so oh my gosh, focus. Yeah, fire signs. We're definitely in a weird. I mean, this transition has us all in a weird focused energy, like weird, like, I don't know, focused but not focused at all. Like focused, laser focused on actions, but like everything else is just like we're wilding out here. We really are. But anyway, yeah, you can't stop this person. You can't stop this connection or them. They're trying to make that clear. They're like, you're everything to me. Don't you see it? Don't you get it? I literally feel you in my guts, is what I'm hearing. In my guts. Oh. Anyway, in my soul. But in my guts is what I heard. Just saying. Just saying. And you can't stop them. You cannot stop. Sorry, my nose gets itchy when I channel. You can't stop this connection or them, is what they're saying. Like, they're making that clear. And so they're just like, don't you go nowhere. Don't you stray from me. You can't stop me. Look. Oh, I watch you all the time. They be watching. They be watching. Look, this. Oh yeah, there's heavy sexual energy here. Tie me up. That could be a sexual, like a kinky energy, but it's also like take up their time. Like they want, like, I feel like that's like they want you to be. They want you to bother them. Like they want you to be like, you know, up their ass. Like they want it. They want it so much. Interesting. And you might be like, I hope I'm not doing the most, but like they, you know, they're just like, take up all my and I'm looking at the time again on this card as I say that. They want you to take up all their time all the time. They really do. This is actually really pleasant. Light my fire. I love this for some double confirmation with the fire signs that we're connecting with right now in the collective. Yeah, and I feel called to say that if you feel like this is for someone that you know, please share this video. And get the message to who it's for, because sometimes we receive things that are for people that we know are needing to hear. You know, we feel like it resonates with what they're going through or what they might need to hear, kind of thing. So don't second guess that intuition and go ahead and send this to them. I feel called to say that for whatever reason. Anyway, yeah, light my fire. They want you to just take up their time. They want you to tie them up. They want you to just spark them. This again could be another indicator that this masculine in the connection is not a fire sign. So like they want you to be their fire. They want you to light their fire for them because that's what you do. That's your naturality. And here we go again. So something is happening. There's a cycle that's like something's unfinished, and so here we go. It's happening again. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just getting strongly that like there's either someone's coming back and they're back and they're coming back for good. That's so wild because I've been hearing that song so much. Anyway, Bryson Tiller. Anyway, so yeah, or you know, this is also hinting more towards like, yeah, I don't know, just picking up where you left off is what it feels like. It's giving me picking up where you left off. Come on and say it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Say it. Or I guess it's break it. Break another little bit. But this is not, the message isn't break it. The message is say it. Yeah, they want you to speak. They want you to speak. And I'm staring at my flame tattoo on my finger. But yeah, they want you to just like say it. Say that shit. You can't stop this. You can't stop the way they feel. They want you to speak up. Like they know you're holding back. They're kind of holding back too, because I don't know, respect is what I'm hearing, is what I'm feeling. I'm gonna remove my sweater because I'm getting hot. Oh, we getting hot in here. Proper for fire signs, of course. Anyway, but yeah, but they want you to say it too. They want you to light their fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. You know, there's a lot of music here, so music can be very important in your connection. Wowee. All right, thank you, angels, and we're gonna go ahead and tap into the divine feminine's energy. Couple little shuffles here. So this is present energy. This is presently what they feel like. Okay, for mask and then now for femme. So present energy for the divine feminine, for the fire signs of the collective in this particular connection with Venus moving into Aries. Keep that one or leave it. Okay. Or put it back. Keep it or put it back. Okay. We're good. We're fine. We're chilling. Thank you, angels, so much for this connection. And thank you all for watching. Anything else from the Divine Feminine? The Divine Feminine has stuff to say, but I feel like divine feminine in this connection is very choosy, is what I'm hearing. Very choosy with their words. They're not saying everything for what they feel is good reason, is what I'm hearing. They're not saying everything for what they feel is good reason. Oh boy, and then it all comes out. Ooh, there's that fire, there's that flame, there's that gas, there's that Venus gas. Oh my gosh, I know this is so itchy. Okay, so anything else from the divine feminine in this present energy in regards to this connection for the fire signs of the collective with Venus moving into Aries today? Thank you, angels. Any others in here? There's one more, they said. Thank you so much. One more. Okay, that was two more, but all right, I'll take it. Check the bottom. Don't check the bottom. Okay, we're not looking at the bottom on there. All right, so divine femme. How's divine femme feeling? Divine femme. Okay. I'm okay without you. So, all right. This is giving me like I was all right while you were away, because remember we have the here we go again card, right? On the divine mask. This could be someone who came back very much, and this is kind of double confirming. So for some of you, this is someone who came back. For some of you, this could also be just someone that maybe like you didn't really have a thing with, and you've just been okay without them anyway. So, but either way, the first thing that I was getting from that was that it's like if they left or you left them or however it went, like you have been fine without them, and then now they're back, and it's kind of like dun dun dun, like where does this go? And I'm about to blow. So again, when I was pulling, and then all the cards started to suddenly come out a lot faster. Yeah, the divine feminine here could very well be the fire sign in this situation, if you're not both fire signs, vice versa, whatever. But finally is ready to let it all out with this Venus transitioning into Aries energy, which is proper because we're fire signs out here, and we need a little gas sometimes, and Venus is providing us that gas to really just take action. Aries is all about action, forward movement, just on the way. OTW. So I just want to go home. Yeah, this feels more like home in an energy sense, like the feminine energy here, the feminine in this divine connection has so much. They've been completely fine without this masculine. They've been totally fine. But they have so much in them now that the masculine is back that they are just about to boil with expression, with truths, with maybe even secrets, with questions, with apologies, with so many things in regards of communication from the heart space. And they're doing it, they're feeling that way because they just want to go home, in the sense of they just want to feel safe and comfortable with someone for once, is what I'm hearing, and with themselves. So they're really reconsidering if this person could provide that energy for them, that safeness, that energy of home that they're looking for emotionally. And that's really all they want at the end of the day. Like, yes, this feminine is about to blow with like a bunch of stuff to say. I feel like it's words. I feel like it's words and like time given, like giving this person time a day, more and more and more. But no matter all the words they say, no matter how eloquently or not that they come out, at the end of the day, this is all that they really want. They just want someone to go home to. They want someone to go home to. They just want someone to go home to. Woo! I used to love your voice. Yeah, this is, for a lot of you, this is someone that returned. This is someone that was gone and returned, and you used to love their voice so much, and, you're going to be expressing that to them, that, like, you always cared. Like, you always were excited. You always loved, to hear from them. And I keep staring at the I'm about to blow card again. Like, if this feminine has not shared this stuff with the masculine yet, it is going to happen very much sooner than later, is what I'm hearing. Within like 2 to 3 days is what I'm hearing. It's just all coming out. I'm coming out, is what I heard. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. You could be old, ugly, broke, anything, and I'd still love you. Like, that's the kind of truth that this divine feminine is coming with, is being like, I don't really give a fuck about anything you have. I don't really give too much. Oh God, stab myself in the eye. I don't really give a fuck too much about what's gone down between us, if this is a person that's returned, which very much feeling like it is, but anyway, doesn't really give a shit too much about things that's gone down between the two people in this connection in the past. All they want the person to know is that, like, you know, I've been fine, but like I missed you so much. Like, I've been fine, I've been good, but like I missed you so much, and like you could literally be anything, and I just would always still love you. Like, I even loved you while we were apart, is what I'm hearing. Like, I had love for you. Like, I was no like true hateful feelings. It was no true like I'm done with that. Like, I don't want that person in my life ever. Get them out. Go away. Like, you know, it was never like that. And being really, really vulnerable about what they want. Because they're not really sure. The feminine here is not really feeling like they're sure what they want out of this. But all they know is they want to feel like they're home with someone, with themselves, with someone, and, you know, at the same time. Because they've been working on being at home with themselves. But if this person's coming back, they want this person to know that they don't expect anything out of this person. They love this person regardless. But at the end of the day, all they really want is someone who feels like home. Please be my last. Like, literally, this feminine has been so fine without this person around. Like, has just been doing their thing. And this person's back. And the femme is like, I would marry you type shit. Like, that is the energy here. Like, they, you know, the feelings are very strong, very deep, and very pure. And the feminine has waited a long time to say these kinds of things. Just has not been brought the opportunity. Sorry about the slight interruption. Do whatever you want to. So that's doubling down on what was just shown and said to me. Yeah, like, they have no expectation. The femme has no expectation from this mask. You know, the femme doesn't want to go into this being like, listen, you gotta be my husband or like we ain't talking, like, done deal. Like, the femme isn't trying to be like that, because the femme's just already been doing fine on their own, whatever, and they know that what's meant for them will come to them, you know. But because this mask has come to them, they're like, is this meant to be? And they're all in their feelings like, can you be the last for me, please? Like, please. So with this do whatever you want card, that's what I was saying was, thank you, angels, was that like this is like no expectations. Like, you know, do you, you know, do you, but just know that, like, if you want to know what I want someone that feels like home. I want someone that I'm just like, I can just melt into. Like, literally, I'm just seeing like melting. Like, I can just melt into. And low key, whether you express this to the mask or not, if you are the femme watching, you do pray to God that this could be your one. And again, with the music earlier, your voice plus my name equals music. So there again may be a lot of music in this connection, or music is an element in this connection, but also just again with we got both of the voice cards, like you miss their voice so much, and whenever they say your name, you just get like these butterflies, or, you know, the femme does, whomever is watching at this moment. But yeah, they just love it. Like, it leaves me speechless. Like, it's not that I'm not hearing anything to share. It's just, it's leaving me speechless. Like, that is the energy of this femme. They just look at this mask and listen to this mask, and they're just like it shuts them up. You know, if this femme is a fire sign, this mask shuts them up, because the femme is just like enamored. It's actually quite beautiful. We've got 3 cards here. So, what have we got? Please go. Please go. Okay, we've got please go. I'm almost there. And I have so much magic to find out. Interesting. So this is present energy still. Please go. They're telling me I can take one from the top of the deck for more confirmation on please go. Interesting. So you ignite me. So we have light my fire and you ignite me out here on the table at the same time, which is a you know, it's like a paired like an equally paired energy card. So that is good confirmation that this is a, you know, divine connection. This please go. What is this please go? This please go is the femme's distrust. This please go is the femme's distrust that still is in there, where they're just like, ain't no way you're coming to me with all this energy. Like, ain't no way you're telling me I'm everything to you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that you want me this bad. Ain't no way that you came back. Like, in general, ain't no way that you came back. Like, get out of here. No way. Get out of here. But, like, it's like, you're like, get out of here, but you don't want them to. But you gotta be careful with that, because you don't want to play too much, is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't want to play too much and be like, stop, you better stop, like, cut that shit out. You know, you don't want to do that too much and actually push them away, because you know, if you're the femme watching, the femme knows that you would not mind this being your one and only. So all of this is just distrust. It is based on, could be based on events of the past with this person, could just be based on events of the past in your life, could just be based on your own beliefs of, do you deserve this kind of love, do you deserve this kind of attention, do you deserve this now, and why, and what, and whoa, and this is so sudden, and oh, it's everything I want, and if it's everything I want, that must be scary, and, you know, things like this. And all you've got to do is just, you know, you've got to let that go. But so watch your words is what I'm hearing. Watch your words towards this person when you're playing like that, when you're being like, you know, stop or whatever, because this person might actually take it quite seriously. But at the same time, I'm staring at this card again. You can't stop this or me. So not only is this them being like, when you say stop, you know, like in a playful way, like they're not going to, because they want you. And they're gonna make that clear, and they kind of know that about you. Like, they kind of know that they need to regain your trust a bit. Like, they know that. And I feel like it goes a little bit both ways here as well. Like, I feel like there's trust that you could, you know, work on gaining from the mask as well, if you are the femme watching. But this is also God, right? God is saying you can't stop this connection. So even if you push it and push it and push it, it's gonna keep coming back. But this could also just be y'all's energy. This could be just y'all's dynamic, where you're just like, stop, and they're like, make me meh. Which is kind of cute, you know, depending on what you like. But I'm almost there. I feel like this is the femme being like, yeah, like I'm almost prepared. Like, I almost feel like this, as the feminine speaking, like what I'm hearing the femme say right now is like, I'm almost ready to fully accept this. Like, I'm almost ready to fully receive this from you, because, you know, and I have so much magic to find out. So I feel like there's a lot that the femme is working on right now. This could be like certain goals, certain like blessings that they've been manifesting, certain that don't have to do with love, and like, you know, with relationships, and, you know, it could be anything, finances, it can be passion projects, it could be, you know, anything like that. It's like the femme is saying like I'm so about this, I want this so bad, low key. Like, it's still like on the hush hush. I don't know why you're being so secretive with it, but you are. When this masculine is like, say what you mean, say what you feel, please, like, please. But, you know, I understand that there is like a wall, a little, not a like a brick wall, but just like a cardboard wall of protection around the femme's heart. I do sense that. But it's just because the femme, like I said, like they were showing us, the femme has been so fine, like, without them, you know, just doing their thing, finding their own magic and working on these projects and whatever else that they've been into. And then now that this mask showed back up and kind of is like rocking their world in a great way, but also, you know, the femme's kind of like, I'm so close to being ready to fully receive this. But I'm also hearing from the divine that, like, you're ready, or else you wouldn't be receiving this. Let me repeat that. You're ready. If you're the femme watching this, the femme is ready, or else you wouldn't be receiving this from the mask. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. Like literally, and make you want me. I mean, point blank period. So that's the present energy. Let's find out where this is going. Let's get a little bit of near future messages here, angels of love, for the fire signs of the collective, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, in regards to this Venus transition into Aries, and in regards to this present connection here we have on the spread. Do you want me to start with mask or femme? Mask or femme? Mask or femme? Okay, I'm gonna start with femme. Thank you, angels. I appreciate all who love and watch over me from the light, protecting this connection, and I appreciate the entire collective for receiving these messages. And thank you, God, Jesus Christ, my ascended master, and all who are helping me channel these messages at this time. So what we're pulling for, you know, maybe there's gonna be some stuttering because we're getting a little nervous because we're getting vulnerable, femme. Femme's getting a little vulnerable, getting a little tongue-tied. So what we're pulling for right now is near future, in regards to this Venus and Aries energy. So what can we expect in the near future? Like what can we anticipate in the near future with this connection, from the divine femme's energy towards the mask in this connection, in regards to the fire signs of the collective with this Venus and Aries? Near future energy in this connection. Holy moly, put it back or keep it. Okay. Alright. That got jumbled. So again, words getting jumbled, stuff getting jumbled. Okay, from femme to mask in the near future in regards to the fire signs of the collective and this connection, this divine counterpart connection. Near future messages of love from the femme to the mask with Venus and Aries. Very near future we're talking. Wow, there they go. Very near future we're talking. I'm seeing 7-8 days, up to 2 weeks. Anything else from the divine femme to the mask? Near future energy. Oh wow. Oh wow. Anything? Any more? 2 more? 2 more from the divine femme. Thank you, angels. In regards to, oh my, they're flying everywhere. 1 more from, okay, that's 3 more. We'll take them. I'm gonna put the top 2 back. Okay, and they want me to check the bottom of the deck, so do that. What's on the floor? Okay, so many on the floor. Oh my gosh, you can't even pick this one up. There we go. And one just like rocketed over here. Just, oh, there it is. All right, so we're checking in with the femme. This is how they're feeling. This might be even things that they say to the mask in the near future. While this beautiful Venus and Aries energy is all about us, all around us, and look what we've got on the bottom. Overall energy is I'm writing about you. So this femme is like journaling. This femme is like writing poems. This femme is using creative outlets to get their feelings out about this person. Okay, so wow, there's a lot here. Okay, let me not get mixed up with our old spread here. Okay, so we have don't think so hard. So I think this is off rip, like this is the femme talking to the femme self, being like, don't overthink this, don't overthink this, don't overthink this. And I think that's why the femme is writing so much in the next from 1 to 2 weeks. I think that's why the femme is going to be writing so much about this and about their feelings and about this connection. It's because they're doing a lot of overthinking because of fear, and I'm also hearing because of regret as well. Like there's some sort of regret. I'm not sure what that's tapping on, but some of you may be feeling regret as well. I'm not sure. Maybe just guilt is what that's referring to, more so guilt. But yeah, so you're like, don't think so hard, don't think so hard. The femme is like, don't think so hard, don't think so hard. And so they're writing it out. Okay, so we have, wow, interesting pull. So side by side, we have goodbye, my love, until next time, and then we have it's time. I feel like this is the femme reflecting. I feel like this is the femme, like this is kind of what the femme is writing about a lot, is the fact that like the femme said goodbye and knew, and knew that it wasn't goodbye. You know, goodbye my love until next time is what the card says. It's like the femme said goodbye and knew that this wasn't goodbye. And with the until next time and then the it's time right next to it right there, like this is what the femme is overthinking. The femme is like, I knew it wouldn't be a goodbye. I high key predicted this. They're back. I knew they would be back in the right time if it was meant to be, and they're back. So does that mean it's the right time? Does that mean it's meant to be? And it's just like, whoa, the gears are going, and there's so many words and so many thoughts. So you're writing, you're trying not to overthink it, but that's quite lovely. Please come home. Another home card for this femme. Listen, fire signs. I mean, you want home with this person. This is please come home. You know, you're wanting them in your arms. I'm seeing like you're wanting them, like you're there. You want to be their home now. You know what I mean? Like you're like, please come home to me. You know, that's the energy shift that's coming with you, is that you've realized you really want someone to be home for you. You're starting to actually quite trust that this person just may be, because you're like, I said, and I repeat, that if this was meant to be, it would happen when it's meant to happen, and now it's happening. So does that mean that it's meant to happen right now? Is that what's happening? And so you're accepting that, you're writing about it, you're trying not to overthink it, you're loving it, you're like, you're eating it up, like on your, you know, in your own way. You're not being extremely expressive about it to them. You might be expressive to like friends, or like, you know, just in your writings or in whatever, but in your heart especially. But the energy shift becomes that you are like starting to be, you know, you're ready, like with the almost there before, like with that card on the present energy spread, with the almost there, it's like you get there, right? Because it's time. This is like your confirmation that it is time. Like it's time, it's now. Like ding ding ding. Like I'm hearing like a doorbell, like hello, ding 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 ding, I'm here, like it's time. And with the doorbell, home, right? And yeah, so now your energy is switching in the next like 1 to 2 weeks, where you're like, I'm ready, come on home. Like I'm ready, like you're my home, and guess what, now I'm ready to be your home. Because once you accept that they can be your home, and you've, you know, received whatever information that you're waiting to receive that confirms that to you, that they can be your home of a person, you accept that. You accept that this is your blessing, this is your time to receive, is what I'm hearing. And then you become more more receptive to, you know, to being their home. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can very easily be someone's home. If you're the femme watching, the femme can very easily be someone's home, right? Very nurturing, right? Because look, from the present energy of the mask, you know, you're very nurturing to them. You're the sun, the soil, the rain, and they're the tree, right? You do everything that nurtures them to grow, and that's the naturality of divine feminine energy. You can easily give that, right? But you've had this cardboard wall because you're just like, plus this person was gone for a while, is what it seems to be for most of you. And now they're back, so the cardboard wall is still there, but like you're peeking over it like, you're back? I kind of prayed that you would come back. What does that mean, that you're back? And then once you realize, you know, once you've gained, once you've fully leaned into trust, is what I'm hearing, in this mask's ability to be a home for you, and in their feelings for you in general, then you're going to switch from being like, I just want someone to be my home. Like that's, I mean, I've been fine, but like that's all I've been wanting is just someone to feel like home. That energy in the femme is shifting into, you're home to me. Let me be home to you. Like, come home. Like, I'm here. I'm not almost there anymore. I am here. It is time. Wow, okay, we have a lot more. Oh, this is gonna be good. So yeah, sometimes this comes out as like a sarcasm card, but I'm not getting that from this spread right here. The fam is literally just like, this is gonna be so good. Like, I feel like there might be like an interaction. Could be like an in real life meeting of the two of you. Could be just a really nice interaction in some way, even if it's like long distance or whatever it is. But the femme is going into it being like, this is just so good. Like, I'm hearing like all my life, that song, and then I also was hearing at last my love has come along. So like, the femme is really like fire signs. I'm just saying, whoever has been called to watch this, love is here, baby. Love is here. Look, only you. Only you. I don't know if y'all listen to Fleet Foxes, but there's a song that's like, only you, only you. You know, I know I'm doing a lot of singing, but I'm just saying, there's music here. There's this. Oh, this is music, baby. Like, this is so good. So good. So, of course, I don't think we have to really say much more about this. Only you. Like, you are all about them. You're all about them. Please help me. Okay, let's see what we're talking about there. Please help me. Too good to be true. Yeah. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing, like, the old, like, you know, movies, where, like, you know, or not movies, but, like, video clips. Like, I'm seeing, like, fans like watching the Beatles in real life, like those real videos type of things, where like the fans get so excited because it's like so like too good to be true that they're there, that they just like pass out. Like they're just like, they're not like passed out because they're scared or anything, they're passed out because it's just like so good they can't even believe it's happening. They're just like whoop, and they're out. So like this is like you talking to yourself. Like this is you talking to this, if you're the femme, this is the femme talking to themselves, talking to God, being like, Lord, help me. This is just too good. Like, this is just too good. It's just too good. I feel like this is also with the please help me. I'm starting to get a little bit more vulnerability coming from the femme towards the mask. And look at this heart on my nail. Like, there's love here. So yeah, I feel like this is also the femme getting more vulnerable and you know, leaning more on the mask. I'm hearing songs so much right now, and they do send me songs. Like, clairaudience is my most natural gift when it comes to psychic abilities or metaphysical abilities, however you want to say this. But this is so much music that's happening, so there's got to be music involved in this connection. Like, there just has to be, because I was just hearing lean on me when you're not strong. So like, you know, you're gonna, the femme, if you're the femme watching, you're gonna start leaning on this mask a lot more, and the mask hasn't seen that side of you, is what it feels like, as much. And this is your opportunity. This is your these songs. 8 Mile, you only get one shot. They're not like, this is your chance. This is what, this is tripping me out as well. Thank you, angels, love you all, and thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this connection. Yeah, so this is, you know, this is your chance to kind of lean on them the way that you want someone to be able to be there for you when you need them. This is another interpretation of this card, and you're not only, this is your shot to try that and be vulnerable, but it's also giving it a shot to see if this mask can be that support system for you in that way, because you don't really know, because you never really tried exactly the way that you will be trying within the next 1 to 2 weeks. But look, I'm looking at this again, I can feel you. That's from the present moment. It's like, I feel like they're gonna listen. They're gonna be like, no, I know what you're talking about. And even if they don't know exactly what you're talking about, when you're venting about whatever it is that's going to go on, whatever it is you feel like you want their help with, like, they're going to feel you. They're very empathetic. This is a very empathetic mask. A lot of empathy here, which is very, very good. You can do this without my help. Ooh, next to the please help me. Interesting. This is like some kind of a little bit of self-loathing. Like, maybe you start to feel like you're not worthy of them, you know? Interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, you can't tell. You know, you're gonna have a little bit of a bump in this lovey-dovey road within the next 1 to 2 weeks, and that's okay. Don't be scared. But it's just like, yeah, at some point, you know, with these three together, it's gonna be like you love this so much, and it makes you so happy, but then it's triggering a lot of your own self-limiting beliefs and self-doubt and like self depreciating things that you know, just bad habit ways of talking to yourself that you've been working on, and you're doing really great. But just this does trigger you because you like it so much and it feels so great and so good, and like it's actually what you wanted and you're getting what you wanted. And then you kind of start to question, like you can't tell if they you can't tell, you start to question if they really want you as much as they're saying that they want you. But here's the thing, they want you, they're making that very clear. What you're used to though is what I'm getting is you're used to people like being nothing without you. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be all drama, it has to be all, you know, and this is no to be offense, like if you're the femme watching, it's just you're used to a more dramatic love is what I'm hearing, but like not dramatic in the sense of like, you know, like wow, this is like has me over the moon, but like dramatic in the sense where there's lots of like misunderstanding, there's lots of like argument, there's lots of like, what am I seeing? Tussling? Toiling? What are they showing me? I'm just seeing like laundry being like thrown, like I'm seeing like a mess, I'm seeing like just aggression, I'm seeing just active mess making all along the board. And because this is a quite lovely, divine, peaceful, and unexpected, and like wish fulfilling like you quite manifested this like very clearly and divinely type situation, like it starts to make you wonder based on their actions if they really want you that much. Like you start to get into this energy of like, you don't need me, you know what I mean, like you don't need me. But I think that's what you, oh there it is, yeah. So I believe that that's what you'll be opening up to them about, is like, hey, I sometimes question like if you know how you feel about me, because I do, and you know I can't tell sometimes. I can't tell how you feel sometimes, even if you are saying things to me and doing things to show me. Sometimes I just still can't tell, because it's just the way I'm programmed, and I'm doing my best to kind of unprogram that. So help me. Yeah. So you're asking for reassurance. So help me understand. So help me undo this programming. Because I want to trust you, because I do love you, and you are home for me, and it is time. That's why we're brought here together right now. That's why you came back. That's why this is happening. So please help me trust this, because I want to so bad. Yeah, you're gonna get real. It's vulnerability, but it's also big strength, big bravery, big courage. So good on you. And I feel like this is a conversation that's going to happen, and then this is how the conversation ends with good night and I miss you. It feels like this, you know, could be a long distance situation, or at least at a distance, like you aren't like living with each other or anything. And I want you. Like this is you clarifying to them how much you want them. And then this is kind of like, I feel like this is also with that conversation. If this mask like asks the femme like, well, how can I reassure you? Like what can I do? Like what can I do, right? Because we had the don't you see? So this is a mask that carries an energy of like, can't you tell how much I'm obsessed with you? Like how much I love you, like in a healthy way obsessed, but like how much I, like, can't you tell? And I feel like the femme has to just kind of be clear and be like, just, you know, if you want me, just, do you want me? And then this is what the femme is really wanting to hear. I want you. You. Because I can't tell. And I don't think it has anything to do with the mask's actions. It could be, sometimes, it could be. But there's definitely a lot in the femme's mind of being like, I mean, they are overthinking this because don't think so hard, and they're writing. We talked about this, so. Overthinking is on the way in the next 1 to 2 weeks for the femme, but don't be worried, because you're going to have a conversation with this mask, and it's going to go well. You're going to make it clear what you need to hear in order to help you, you know, heal from this limiting belief stuff that you've still been working through. And they get you. They totally get you. And you can't stop this. I mean, you can't stop them from giving you the love that they are here to give you, because it's time. Boom. And also, you can't stop this anyway. Even if you did something hurtful to them or something like that, which do not, obviously. Please, don't go out hurting people. We don't want to hurt people intentionally. And we don't want to hurt people at all. But definitely not intentionally. Sometimes it happens and whatever. But don't go out hurting this person, please. Thank you, God. I'll pray for you on that one. So, but you can't stop the connection whatsoever because it's divine. It's here. It's time. It's time. I need to tattoo this on my face because this is just so period. It's time. It's time. All right, so let's hear from the mask in the near future in regards to this connection with the femme of the fire signs in this collective. Messages from the mask to the femme in regards to this connection for the fire signs of the collective with this Venus transitioning in Aries. Want me to keep those or put them back? Keep them, put them back. Messages from the mask energy in this connection. Put it back. Okay. They're like coming out kind of funky, so that's why I'm asking. In regards to this connection for the fire signs in this collective. Fire signs in the collective with this Venus transitioning in Aries. Near future messages. Did I say that? Near future messages. There we go. Near future messages from the mask to the femme. Near future messages from the mask to the femme. Let me shuffle. A little shuffle. Near future messages in regards to this connection from the mask to the femme. In regards to this connection for the fire signs of the collective with this Venus moving into Aries. And I thank you so much for this, angels of love. And I thank you all for watching. And let's see here. Not too much to say. I mean, some things can... Oh, there's some. Okay. We got some things come out. Anything else from the mask? One more? Two more? Two more from the mask in regards to the... Oh, well, there's one. And there's three. You want to keep those or put them back? All right. Check the bottom. No checking bottom. All right, here we go. What did we just say? Femme is opening up, being like, can you reassure me? And look, mask is saying, I hope you know I mean it, or meant it. You know, like, I hope you know what I say I mean. It, like, makes me, like, how is this happening? Like, so blessed. Like, fire signs, what the heck? I hope you know I meant it. It's got me so freaking fired up. Oh, goodness. Wow. I have to, it's just, it's overwhelming for a second for me. I gotta take that in, like, y'all are gonna be winded. I told you with the people passing out at the Beatles concerts, y'all gonna be winded from this. This man is for real. I'm not saying, you know, gender specifics aside, but this is a real deal, dude. Oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh, okay. Wow. Let's go over it again. Like, he's literally, I say he because it's the masculine energy. Pronouns all aside, I hope you can just ignore them, but do my best here. They want to go over it again. They wants to go over it again. And I'm getting that they're going to go over it very slowly with you, so you understand. Let me tell you again. I think you're this. You make me feel this. I want you like this. And I think of us in this way. And you tell me what more I can tell you. Because I'm meaning everything I'm telling you. So let's go over it again then. Like, oof. Divine masculine on 1,000. Like, this femme deserves this. If you're the femme watching this, you earn this. Yeah, you earned it. Like, you earn this. This is divine masculine energy coming in for you. Finally. Oh man, you did the work for this. I'm so stoked. I could just, like, squeeze somebody. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Oh, it's so good, and we're just in February. Oh my gosh, 2023 has been a whirlwind, has it not? And here we go. You're getting it all. You want this so bad. And it's here. Oh my gosh. I'm like, again, this is going to be so mind-blowing for you. It is just like, I'm winded. Oh my gosh. You were the first. Like, you were the first to make them feel the way that they fucking feel. That's why they can't get you out of their mind. That's why they're back. It was just timing. It was just wires miscrossed. It was just lessons needed to be learned on separately sided, things like you and them, they had to learn it separately. And now, oh my gosh, it's like a king is just like holding his hand out being like, my lady, and then like Cinderella style, you're like, and you've just like all queened out, and it's just divine counterpartship right here. It is, oh my gosh, it's unlike anything I've felt in a freaking reading in so long. This is so incredible. You have been wanting this. You've been wanting this. It feels like, I was gonna say it feels like winning $1 bajillion, but like that wouldn't even compare to what this feels like. This is like two souls finally found each other, been looking for each other for eons. Oh my God, man. God bless. I'm sorry. I can barely focus on this. I'm like, I'm high from this. It's making me high. It's making me high. How high vibe, how divine, how delicious, how pure this is. I am like, I feel drunk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so fuck, I can't take this. This is him, especially if this is at a distance, or like with any kind of distance involved, like you're just not seeing each other like every day, or whatever it is. Like he literally, he quaking. He like, I cannot take this. I need you on me, in me, feel me, do me, hear me, see me, touch me, love me. I'm saying all of that. Look, keep me close, please. Like, he does not want you. Oh my gosh, and we had this on the bottom of the deck earlier. There it is. Double confirmation on that. Don't stray too far from me. Keep me close, please. So for those of you that are at a distance, like, this divine mask is like, I can't take this. Like, it is so hard to like see your face and not be able to just like hold you and grab you and have you and be with you in that physical union. And so please don't walk away from this. Don't stray from me. Keep me close, please keep me close this time, is what I'm hearing this time. Oh God. And you see right through me. So I don't know, they feel like you see them in a certain way that other people don't. And like, I just saw the word phase. I have some like notes over there that, for my things I'm working on. But I just saw the word phase, and I'm seeing the word haze inside of that word. So it's like, you see right through the smoke and mirrors kind of thing. You see them. And, they want someone to see them like that. They don't really make that known. Like, they don't really put themselves out there in that way, but that's a thing in their soul. It's like, just like how the femme here like just wants someone to feel like home. This mask, like deep down, in their true heart of hearts, they really just want someone to see them, for who they really are, not for everything that they present to be. Not that they do a lot of like masking, but again, I'm seeing the word mask. Like, they do have a mask that they show the world, but they would love to have that person that knows them. And also, they really respect privacy. They're not gonna like hide you or hide your relationship or anything, but when they open up, if you're the femme watching this, when the mask opens up, the mask really respects like privacy of what he's showing you, when it comes to, because he's going to show you what he doesn't show anyone else, and he really hopes that you are the one that will keep that shit on the low, is what I'm hearing. Like, not because it's embarrassing or nothing like that, but because it's just between you and him. It's just between you and the mask, if you're the femme watching. Like how do I explain? Like, maybe in front of their family or the world or their friends or something, they present a certain way. And perhaps the femme does as well, right? We all do, in a sense, have masks, right? And we use them for survival. We use them for, it's like manipulation, but in the lightest of the sense, where it comes to like, you want to look nice at a job interview, or you want to have, a powerful energy if you're a speaker for a lot of people, or, things like this. But we all have who we really are at the end of the day. that only we know who that is and how we feel about who that is. And he has that with himself, and he really, I mean, like anyone else does, but not just that he has it with himself, but like he has it, keeps it all to himself, doesn't really let any, even like his friends and stuff, doesn't even let them really see that too much, but he really wants someone to see it, and he feels like you're that person. And so anyway, with that being said, the more y'all get closer to each other, I'm just sensing that he's really going to respect your ability to take him in authentically and raw and as vulnerable as possible, and you're going to be, you know, if you're the femme watching, going to open up more. And I'm wearing pink, look at that. But yeah, and then, you know, kind of have like those intimate moments that are meant for just you and him. And then if you all go out to like something fun together or whatever, or chat with some friends together or whatever it is, like you don't have to be like, oh yeah, and earlier we like cried and we like did this. Like that's not at all. Like I feel like the femme, if the femme's watching this, the femme's like, why the fuck would I do that? But like that's what this, you know, that's a kind of a little bit of a fear that this mask has, because this mask is just like, is there anyone like cool out there? Is there anyone I can trust out there? Is there anyone that's like really down for it, like really down for me like that out there? Like that's the words I'm hearing. And he thinks that you are, he sees you that way. He's like, this femme could hold it down for me. This femme could hold it down, and she's gorgeous, and I could bring her out and show her off and have a great time, and I love her. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just everything. You're literally everything. Keep me close while you're away. Yeah, so there's gonna be some distance if there isn't already, whether it's like traveling for work, or if you're already long distance, or whatever the case may be. Or even if it's just like y'all live down the street from each other and y'all don't sleep in the same house for a night or something. Like even, you know, it seems small, but you know, even that stuff is gonna, you know, it's gonna feel some type of way on the mask side. He's gonna be like, you know, well, just don't forget about me. You know, it's a little clingy, but like it's in this, it's coming from a place that's mostly pure of heart. There is attachment wounds there that he is still healing through. But it's just because he just cares about you so much, and like he kind of knows that whatever happened before he came back, he kind of knows it was fucked, and so he's just like, he don't want it to happen again, and neither does the femme. So it's just communication and just continued expressions of love. I see a dog outside, and I don't know if they have an owner. Interesting. Yeah. What's the symbolism there? I mean, I guess, I don't know. What's the symbolism there? Wandering. It's like y'all both been wandering, and now, you know, you want a home. I might have to pause this reading and go get this dog. Whose dog is this? Oh goodness. Let's get through this. I'm sorry, y'all. Tell me you can't live without me. This mask, again, wants reassurance from you, almost just as much as you want reassurance from the mask. Like the mask is just like in order to calm the mask's fears down, which his fears are about like being left and like this attachment thing and all this stuff. Like to calm the mask's feelings down, he would like to hear you claim that you know, if you're the femme watching, you claim that you can't live without him. Where is this dog going? I get a sense that he's headed home. So, it's like y'all were two wandering, lost dogs, no owner, no home, and you kind of went your ways, sniffing around, seeing what was what, and then you heard that voice that you've been missing for a long time. Oh, there it is. I used to love your voice. You heard that voice, and you're like, wait, I know that voice. And you ran right towards him, because that's your home, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's too good. I am so excited to post this. It is too good. You are more than enough for me. So this is double confirmation. When you're coming at him, when the femme is coming at him with that conversation being like, I can't tell how you feel because it's just like I'm in my head and da-da-da. He makes it clear again. He makes it clear again. You are more than enough for me. What are you talking about? What is you saying is what I'm hearing. What is you saying? Like, that's how he's going to come to you about it. Like, what is you talking about? You are it. Oh, come over. Yes. So, get your ass over here is what I'm hearing. Get your ass over here. It's time. Right on top of this pile. Ooh wee. I can do this all night. Like, he can gas you up all night. He can do whatever when you come over all night, you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. I don't know what I did wrong. Honestly, I'm just getting that, like, he doesn't know what he did wrong his whole life to to not have like someone like you. Does that make sense? Like, it's like he's so in love with the situation and falling in love with you that he's just like, where did I go wrong? You know, like, where did I go wrong to where, sorry, I thought there was another lost dog, but nope, now there's a dog on a proper leash with a very loving caretaker. So, welcome home, babies. Welcome home. Stray dogs out there, we ain't stray dogs no more. We finna not be stray dogs no more. We finna be housed up. Comfy cozy. But yeah, no, it's like the mask is just like playing over and over in their head, like where they must have went wrong with other people, so they don't do that to you. 1, 2, because you're so great and amazing that they are just like, you know, what was wrong all the other times before. I think they're also replaying like y'all's past. They're saying yes, thank you, angels. He's replaying y'all's past and being like, how did I fuck this up before? And I think that's gonna stick with him a little bit, and that's okay. All you have to do is just reassure him that you do care for him and that you do want to trust this and that you do want to build off of this, because that is one of his self-sabotage things that he's going to be carrying, is that he's like, I don't want to fuck this up because I did fuck this up and I don't really remember how I fucked it up, but I really don't want to fuck it up again. And he won't because it's time, and you can't stop this. We already been told that. So now let's have a little advice. Any advice cards in here? Goodness gracious. Any advice cards for the Fire Sign Collective in regards to this connection? Angels of Love with Venus transitioning into Aries today. Pull 2 from where? From the bottom. Okay, 2 advice cards from the bottom. Oh my goodness, golly gracious. So femme, if you're the femme watching this, here's your advice. Dive into my heart. Soften your heart. Make your heart a deep ocean. Like take the cover off the pool. You know, sometimes like they have like them covers on pools, you know, so like bugs and whatnot don't get in there. Take that cover off the pool and let this mask dive in. Let this mask dive in and tell him you want him to. Dive into my heart. Let him take a swim. See if he can stay in there without drowning. Because that's the only way you're going to find out. You want someone to be your home to you. You know, you want someone that you can really rely on an emotional level, on, just in general, like when times get tough, like you just want someone by your side that just gives you that comfort and gives you that stability like a home does. If you want to know if he can withstand your emotional depth and what your needs are in a relationship that you ideally want and that you're manifesting right now, the only way you're going to know is by letting him dive in. Let him dive into that heart and see if he survives. Not to be morbid, but see if he don't drown in there. He might like it. Just saying. And this bed is so empty without you. You have got to tell him how much you think about him. Just as much as you're wanting him to tell you how much you think about him, or to tell you how much he thinks about you. You've got to tell him how much you think about him and how much you yearn for him, because you're waiting on him to say the things, right? Which is rightfully so, because I feel like because this is like a coming back situation where you're kind of just like seeing like how the mask is gonna like present themselves or whatever. But don't be scared. This is time. You deserve this. You earn this. And the only way to find out is to fuck around. And I don't mean fuck around by like playing games, but like to risk, take that risk. And really, there's not quite much of a risk here, if I'm being honest. This is mutual energy. I mean, this is love. And so this is love. You know, like I'm hearing all these songs. You know, let this mask know when you're yearning for them, because they're gonna let you know as well. But if you're just receiving, you know, and that's fine. You're the divine femme. You're meant to receive, right? But also, this mask carries divine feminine energy within himself as well, just like you carry divine masculine energy within yourself as well. It doesn't hurt to tap into that divine masculine energy as the femme every once in a while and bring that to the mask and be like, baby, I wish you were in this bed right now, because I cannot sleep. All I'm doing is thinking about you. You know, that sounds like some mask thing to say. And you don't have to like always be the one saying that, right? Like there's got to be reciprocity and balance and all that good stuff. And there is here. I feel that very strongly, that balance is coming into place very nicely, very smoothly. There's always going to be a little bit out of alignment, you know, but like y'all are just too mutual for it to not simmer in a nice, organized way at some point. And then things happen and it gets a little again, but I sense longevity here. I sense effort here on both ends, insecurities on both ends, but willing to meet each other to rise together. Like it's just a beautiful, it's like power couple vibes. I'm loving this. But you, yeah, as a femme, don't be afraid to take the cover off of your heart's pool and let him dive in and see if he survives. And don't be afraid to tell him, you know, don't be afraid to riz him up a little bit. It's not even riz. It's just like, it is, but it's like, it's just telling him straight up, just like, I'm sad because you're not here. I'm sad because I'm not there. You know? Even if y'all just saw each other yesterday. He eats that shit up. Where's it at? Where is it? He eats that shit up. He's not afraid of that. The femme, if you're the femme watching, you might have had people be like, okay, like back off. But that's not this dude. That's not this mask energy. This mask energy is like, take up all my time, please, because I want to take up all yours. You know, it's so mutual. It's crazy. I love it. It's amazing. All right, any advice for the mask? Shall the mask be watching? Any advice for the mask? 2 from the top. Do I shuffle? 2 little shuffles, like a stack shuffle or a... Okay. 2 little shuffles. Alright, masks. If you're the mask watching, here's your advice. It sounded so lackluster. I'm sorry. I'm like, here's your advice. Here's your advice. 2 from the top. I can't stop thinking about you. So, wow. I mean, look at this. I mean, even the advice is mutual because you're both feeling the same things. This bed is what I do without you, and I can't stop thinking about you. Like, okay, so mask, your advice is to know that the femme is thinking the same things. Femme, he's thinking the same things. And don't be afraid to tell the femme these things, because y'all do not gotta play it like, y'all don't have to play it so freaking safe like that, because it's so mutual, it's not even funny. It's so mutual, it's not even funny. So feel free to speak. Free to speak, yes, free to speak. You know, let them know, because the femme mask, if this is the mask watching, the femme will really appreciate you, you know, telling her this, like telling the femme this. I know femmes in the past may have, same with the femme situation. Femmes in the past, for this mask, may have been like, ugh, like, calm down, slow down, whatever. This particular femme may have even been that way in the past, but it ain't like that anymore. It's so mutual, it's not even funny. I can't stop saying that. And so when you can't stop thinking about this femme, tell her. Tell that femme. Tell that femme. And then we have the boys have me crazy and conflicted. So your advice here is understand that the opinions of your friends, okay, might have you a little twisted with how you actually feel. And so just try to separate yourself with what your feelings really are versus what your friends are telling you the best thing to do is. And I feel like you're good at that, Mask, if you're watching this, because I do feel like you're a very independent individual. But when it comes to wearing that mask, you don't really want to like disappoint others. I'm getting like people pleaser energy, which is okay because we all have a little bit of that in us. But just know that like what your friends have to say is not like definitive of how you like, or how you're supposed to feel, or how you should feel in this situation, because you feel how you feel. And coming into union with someone, especially if it's so sudden like this, and like it's so passionate and it's so mutual and it's linking up so quickly, so nicely, there will be naysayers and there will be people who don't want to see the change or don't want to trust the change for you, or out of protection of your heart, right? Because these are people that hopefully care about you, that are your friends, that are just looking out for like your best interest and what's best for you. They don't want you to like get played or whatever it is. But a good way to handle this is to not only separate yourself from them like at some point in the day. It doesn't mean like cut your friends off. I mean, if there are some friends that are just like talking mad crap on the femme, like you might need to cut them off, because that's not right. Anyway, but just spend some time with yourself at some point, or spend some time with femme at some point, and realign yourself with how you actually feel for femme, rather than like what they're telling you their perspective is. Now, go to your friends when you feel like you want like a second opinion on something, but we have the words crazy and conflicted here. So there is an energy that's going to come from some of friends or people close to you that will be kind of projecting their fears onto you, that will be making you feel crazy and conflicted, because you're like, damn, what if femme really does that, because so-and-so had that happen to him, and what if that is what's going on, and damn, what if I don't need to be doing this, damn, what if I It doesn't matter. It matters how you feel, and it matters what the relationship is showing you, and how it's going, and how involved and invested you are into it, and that comes from you, not from anybody else's word to the wise, which is a little less wise than they think sometimes. Just saying. Also, there was another message here. There was another message here for this. Oh, to voice this to the femme, right? Because you don't have to, but if it really starts to bother you, then voice this to the femme and be like, look, so I won't drop, you don't even have to drop names, but be like, someone told me da 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 da, I'm wondering, what are your thoughts on that, and like, can you clarify some things for me, can you reassure me in some way? So try to go about it in that way as well. If you really can't get out of your head because of something that like one of your bros said or whatever, in regards to this relationship, like if you did like open up to them about it, and they're starting to kind of like shit on it a little bit, if it really does make you afraid of certain things, like bring it to the femme. Don't be scared, just bring it to the femme. You don't gotta drop names, you don't even have to say someone said it, just be like, have you ever da 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 da, have you ever like, or would you ever, I don't know, like, are you lying? Would you fuck with my head? Like, I don't know. I know it sounds weird to like ask questions like that, but if y'all continue to get closer, y'all start to understand more of what y'all's insecurities are. And I don't think that the femme will mind like reassuring you if you just bring those things to them. But if you keep them to yourself and you listen to the boys too much, there are no promises here that the femme won't feel hurt by that, because you've got to choose how you feel, Mask. It's got to be about how you feel, not about how your friends feel. But again, if your friends are seeing like dangerous red flags, then of course take those into consideration. But don't leave the femme out of that consideration, because y'all are having mutual energies right now. So maybe as much as you carry, if you're the Mask watching, as much as you carry guilt and things, and you don't know what you did wrong with things, and da 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 da. The femme very well may have the same, like, similar energies as well, because the femme's been doing stuff since y'all have been disconnected, and now that you're reconnected, there might be a lot to go over than you know, a lot more to go over than you expected, and that's all right. And that rhymed, and I'm not a rapper, but I kind of am. But anyway, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this, fire signs. I wish the best for you all. I pray the angels of love stay near you and keep you aligned to your highest good, for your highest self, for the highest good of the collective, for the highest good of all, for the highest good of God, of Jesus Christ, my ascended master. And yeah, blessings on you. I don't have my full website up yet, but it is coming soon. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is at lexrayangelica. Also my TikTok at lexrayangelica. If you're watching this on one of those, then that's cool too, but I think I'm just gonna make clips and put this on YouTube. And what else? I have my Cashapp and my Venmo and probably my PayPal as well listed if you'd like to send some gratuity. I really appreciate that. It helps me keep going. And yeah, be looking forward to all this delicious loving energy, and we'll tap back in another time. Blessings to you, and yeah, please hit me up if you want any sort of personal divine love readings or mediumship services. Like I said, my website is not up just yet, but it will be very soon, and I have 8 new decks that I am making with my guides at this time coming soon. This is just the only one that I have completed at the time, and so that's not only that, but with Venus going into Aries, I just thought felt very pertinent that there is love messages to be delivered. So that's why we're doing this today. So I hope this reaches you well. I love you so very much. Thank you for watching an hour of this. Thank you for spending time with the angels and I appreciate God. I appreciate all who love and watch over me. I disconnect the channel at this time with the Fire Sign Collective. I give their energy back to them and return my energy back to me, and I wish them well. Blessed be. Thank you so much.